Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jamaica 2 times, and I'm back again with a review. This time I'm going to be reviewing this lovely black wig from ASHIMARY hair. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as usual. And also, if you want to connect with me, you can follow me over to TikTok and Instagram at Jamaica 2times. So to hop right in, this is a 13 by 6 Brazilian human hair wig. It is 40 inches, pretty long. I'll back up and stand up so you all can see the length. And as I always mention, I'm 6 foot, so it does come like to the bottom of my shorts. So I would say like remember my fingertips will end. This is 250% density, transparent HD lace. I am going to put a video of me actually installing the wig as well as customizing it. Well, I really didn't customize it. I did bleach the knots. I added a little bit of makeup in the inside as well. I didn't do any baby hairs. Just did like a deep side part. I had a middle part going on, but because I can't braid and I braided my hair in 2 French braids, my French braids were kind of bulky. So the middle part was kind of giving helmet. So I am just going to have the wig on just for today because I have other hair to review after today. But yeah, I like this wig. As far as the cost of this hair, after taxes, it came to around $720, $730, I believe. They did have a promo code. They always have promo codes on their website. The promo code took off around $50 to $70, so that helped a lot. Normally I'm used to, or I wouldn't say used to, normally I'm okay with wearing Amazon wigs despite the reputation that they have. And I'm also okay with wearing synthetic wigs. But when it comes to like black wigs and like, you know, natural color hair, I kind of want to invest a little bit more into those because those are the ones that I'll be wearing long term, if that makes sense. So I do have this one, and I have a deep wave curly one from ASHIMARY as well that I'm going to do a separate review for. But they were about the same price. They're both 40 inches. And I just see it as an investment because, you know, dark hair, you can wear it for however long you want. Colored hair, you can wear that also for however long you want, but you are going to get tired of that color eventually. So that's why I always go the cheap route with color hair. And with natural color hair, like blondes or dark brown or black and things like that, I will go a little bit more expensive just for the long term. This did come in the color natural black. I dyed it jet black. I don't like the dusty brown color. I'm also going to put clips of me watercoloring this hair jet black. It took the color very, very well. I used 2 bottles of, like 2.5 bottles of Kiss Temptation, but you'll see all the details in the video. It took the color very well. So if you are planning to dye your natural colored wig, you want to dye it first and then bleach the knots, because if you bleach the knots and then you are watercoloring it, it will stain the lace and the knots. So me, you'll see in the video, I dumped the whole wig in there, the lace and all. The lace did not stain, the dye washed right out the lace. So you can do it that way. Overall, the customer service was great. I know when I ordered my first wig from ASHIMARY, I had requested a larger cap. They charge normally a $10 fee for a larger cap, but they had waived the fee since I was a first-time customer. So the customer service is on point. They also included, which you'll see in the later clips, they included the hair came in a silk bag. It has an elastic band to kind of melt down the lace. It came with like a Louis Vuitton type of scarf, just like a silk scarf to tie up your hair at night. It had a pair of 3D eyelashes as well as an edge control brush, so I definitely appreciate that. Oh, and 2 wig caps, y'all. I definitely appreciate that because, you know, if you didn't have the supplies, you wouldn't have had to run and go get them. They made sure, okay, you got the wig, we want to make sure you have the items to equip the sleigh. So I like that. But yeah, this is my first company buying like an expensive wig from. Normally, as I said, I do Amazon. Even for like dark natural hair color wigs, I was doing Amazon, but I just couldn't get with the quality. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna mess with Amazon when it comes to 613 and colored wigs and all that. But I'm very pleased. As I said, this is my second time buying. I definitely plan on buying from them in the future. This 40 inches is really giving, y'all. Like, I don't know what to do. And you know what, I wanted this long hair so bad, and now that I got it, I'm just like, ugh. When I walk, it just fluent everywhere. It's in my face, you know. but I like it a lot. It's giving vacation vibes. I'm definitely going to have this for a while. Minimum shedding. The ends are not that thin. They took the heat very well. I did one pass, and I don't really think I'm going to flat iron it again because I won't be having this wig on after today, for right now. But it does have the comb in the back as well as the 2 combs right here for support. Adjustable straps, of course. And then also what I had saw on their website was that this hair is all from one donor. I don't know what kind of difference. I'm not really too knowledgeable on that, but what I think it means is that whenever the hair is from one donor, it comes from one person, which in turn can make it easier for the knots to bleach because it's all from one, one DNA. This wig did bleach easier than the curly wig that I got from them, and I don't think the curly wig was from one donor, so I think it definitely makes a difference. But yeah, I'm satisfied with both. Tune in next week. I'm gonna do a review of the curly wig as well, and yeah. But now in the next clips to come, you're going to see me watercoloring the hair, doing my version of an install. I was rushing this morning, guys. Oh my gosh. I had to work at like 8. I work from home, and I rolled out of bed at like 6. And I was like, I gotta do my hair and my makeup so I can do some TikToks and YouTube videos. So by the grace of God, I was able to get everything done. You'll see in the voiceover, I'll explain and break it down to you guys. But yeah, if you're looking for a good quality human hair wig, they have colored wigs, they have curly wigs, they have short wigs, they have 40-inch wigs in every texture. Definitely check out ASHIMARY on Instagram and their website. I'm gonna definitely put the link to the hair in the description box below. So thank you guys. So today I'm going to be using my foot bath because I don't like using pots and pans and I don't have any clear bucket for watercoloring. I did start off with 5 bottles of Kiss Temptation. Each 40-inch wig only used 2.5. Here's the wig. Here's the wig caps that came in the bag. A silk scarf, edge control brush, a pair of 3D eyelashes, what's this, elastic bands, and it was shipped through DHL, so it came like 6 days faster than what it was supposed to come. I don't know if that matters because last time I didn't get it through DHL and it came on time. This time it came early. Okay, so right here I'm just giving you guys a look at the hair before we do anything to it. It is a natural brown color, 40 inches, 250% density, 13x6 transparent HD lace, 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the middle. It's also Brazilian human straight. This is what. All right, for this next step, you just want to fill your bucket up about 1/3 of the way to stop the color from being diluted. The more water, the less color. I did use hot water for my bathtub as well. You can use boiling. All right, so here's where the fun part begins. So off camera, I did end up adding about half of this bottle already. I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. I wanted you guys to see how the dye looks when it first goes into the water for the newbies who may be, watercoloring their hair for the first time. If you already did this before, then you know that the dye does go in clumped up. So you do have to have something near you to stir it up, like a brush or a comb or something like that. You definitely want to make sure the hair dye is spread out into the water evenly and not clumped up, especially if you're dyeing like a 613 wig with a color, because it would be patchy. This one really wouldn't matter too much because it's black and it's one brown, dark brown hair. Yeah, just keep that in mind. So I do start slowly dipping the hair into the bucket from the ends first, kind of like a test dip, not really, just to make sure I have like enough dye to saturate the hair. So right now I'm just currently on like 1 bottle or like a half of a bottle. As you can see, the water is hot enough to have a little bit of steam coming up from it, but not hot enough for me not to be able to put my hand in there. Some people do like using boiled water. I've actually never used boiled water to watercolor my wigs. I've always just used, hot or warm tap water. So I don't know. I don't really think it makes a difference. It's just like the method that you learn first, I guess. Eventually, I did go ahead and submerge the lace and the frontal part into the water. Again, some people spray stuff on the lace to prevent it from dyeing. I've actually never had a wig that the lace got stained. 13 nor, you know, any other type of wig where it was stained when I did that. But also just be careful. Just know your companies, know your lace. I'm pretty sure there are some out there that can. And after that, I just started working my second bottle into there, trying to saturate that water even more. All right, so I am going to go in with some of this BioSilk Silk Therapy Conditioner to wash the color out. This is the final result. I can already tell even when it's wet that I got my desired color. It's not patchy, etc. You see that the lace did not stain also. I'm going to let this air dry and I'll be back. So for this, I'm just showing you some of my supplies for me bleaching the lace. Wella Cream Developer in the 40 volume, along with Wella Powder Lightener. I have some aluminum foil. This just helps with the processing and to keep the cream from staining, I guess, like the hair. And I have my mixing bowl. I don't have a brush, so I'm using this comb that I never use. So starting off, I just went ahead and sat on my mannequin head just for easier, better leverage. You see the consistency of this is like toothpaste. You don't want it runny and you don't want it too thick. So to me, this is just right. So I do start from the back of the lace and work my way towards the hairline, just because at the hairline I do find that tends to bleach a little bit faster. And the knots that are in the back of the lace or in the back of the head, it definitely takes a little bit longer. I don't know if it's because they're bigger or thicker or what, but from my experience, it always happens like that. All right, so this is the finished product. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. Of course, I am using 40 volume developer, so I will check back in within every 5 minutes. If I need to take it off sooner than the 30 or 45 minute mark, then I will just go ahead and wash it out. So just make sure you're monitoring it, especially if you're using like a strong volume developer like me. If you were using something lighter, like 20 or 30, you know, you can probably get away with not monitoring it as frequently, but you want to make sure that you don't over bleach the knots. So I just add the foil to this, because what happens is that the bleach on the cream developer will oxidize and kind of seep into the hair if it's upside down like that, and that can cause you to have some blonde roots, which you don't like, because then that just defeats the purpose of you know, dyeing the hair black. You're going to have to do the roots again. So I just take it and flip it over, and that's it. All right, so here is the install segment of the video. Don't judge my method. I was actually installing this wig at like 6 in the morning before I had to clock in for work. So it's kind of like the lazy girl method. All right, so I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. foundation to kind of make this bald cap match my skin. This is the same foundation that I use on my face, so I know that it's going to match once the wig is on. You just want to go ahead and apply it everywhere. If it was a closure, the middle will be fine. But since I'm not sure, well, at the time I wasn't sure about where I was going to put the part at, I just put it everywhere where the frontal would be. Now for the actual lace glue, I wanted to try something different because I normally just use Ghost Bond, but since I'm new to doing installs and just wearing wigs overall, I wanted to try different brands and see which brand fits for me. So this is the Eben lace glue. I love their lace spray. It definitely helps me get a good melt, so I just thought, why not try their lace glue? So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a thin layer of glue around the perimeter of my hairline or the cap, and then I'll go ahead and let that dry. And I think I'm only going to do 2 layers because, as I said, I wasn't planning on wearing this wig for more than like a day or 2. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm adding some of my e.l.f. foundation inside of the wig cap as well. That's just to help give it that skin effect and help the lace blend in with my skin. I am going to put the wig like halfway on and bring it up to where it would almost need to be. I'm just letting you guys see how long it is. I'm going to go in and add the next layer of glue. And once that dries, I'll go ahead and pull the lace up and then begin the cutting process. Oh, no, I think in the next clip, I'm going to be doing my makeup while this dries. So I'll just go ahead and play some music and let you guys, I guess, enjoy me doing my makeup. And now for the moment of truth. Oh my God, this part be having me so nervous because this is the part that, like, this is what you've been waiting for. You're going to lay the lace. So I'm easing my way down. And you guys, I should have plucked this wig. No lie, it's giving Wolverine. But the next time I install it, I will do a nice plucking job on it. But let's get into the lace. The lace is blending in with my skin really, really well. And it's not HD, it's transparent HD. So there is a difference. So I'm happy with that still. So yeah, I'm just pressing the hair into the glue, about to tie it down with the elastic band and get that melt so I can go ahead and cut the lace after. ASHIMARY did send an elastic band as well. So good luck to them because I actually was out and couldn't find mine. So I just go ahead and put that on for about 20 minutes at the most and let that get a good melt. All right, so now I'm trying to get this Humpty Dumpty looking wig to lay down, which is also my fault because of the way that I braided my hair, but as flat as possible is what we want. I know that in the first clip when I was doing the introduction to the video, I had a side part, but originally I had did this in the middle part, but because that lump right there that you see is my braid, I ended up switching it over to a side part. All right, so right here I'm going in with some of my Eben lace spray. Since I knew that I had already kind of effed up by not plucking the wig, I didn't want to do any baby hairs. I just wanted to get the wig to lay down and give scalp, and then, you know, take a few videos and pictures and try to fix the wig and customize it a little bit better next time. So I'm taking my elastic band again and I'm just tying it down to try to let it melt for 10 minutes. ASHIMARY also provided me with this silk scarf, which I definitely am thankful for because sometimes when I do the hot comb in the part of the wig. I don't like to do that every day. And having like a scarf or something to tie down that area can definitely prevent you from having to hot comb your hair every day when you wake up, and if you don't have to, you know. So thank y'all for that. They definitely came through with all the utensils to, you know, slay your hair. So, I, 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 I,